Yon, magandang gabi sa inyo guys. Welcome everyone, Miss Hannah, yan, Miss Rochelle, Miss Beatrice, Sir Von, Pangke, Miss J, Pasco, magandang gabi. For those of you na ngayon lang nag-umattend, I hope you were able to access your dashboard. We were able to send you multiple emails already. And there's um, instructions on how you can be able to access your dashboard. I hope you were able to watch some of the previous batches noong trainings. Okay, so maraming salamat for joining up until day 5. For those na hindi naka-attend, well, perhaps they've been able to um they've had an advanced training doon sa anong tawag dito, doon sa dashboard ninyo. Okay, so welcome everyone, and I'm going to discuss the most important topic that needs to be discussed. Okay, and I'm gonna show my screen because ito yung pinakakailangan nyong matutunan in terms of your metrics. Kasi di ba, most of you here, let me know guys if you can see my screen already. Type yes in the chat. Let me know if you can see it. Okay, si Miss Rochelle. Okay, good. So meaning guys, for those of you, makaramihan dito, hindi naman siya e-commerce business, di ba? Hindi mo makukompute yung ROAS mo or hindi mo makukompute yung return on ad spend mo o yung ROI mo doon sa ads manager. You need to basically compute or calculate your return on ad spend manually. Okay, and this is how you do it. So I'd like to ask some volunteer dito sa sa Zoom. Let me know in the chat who wants to sino gusto magpa-compute. Let me know in the chat. Yun, si Miss Hannah Lee. I'm gonna unmute you. Sige po, you can speak. In-unmute ko na po kita yan. Go ahead.
Yes sir, narinig niyo po ako?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yes po, tatanong ko po sana kung paano yung computation.
Okay. Anong ano po niyo po? Anong line of business niyo or business model?
Ano po, private resort po.
Private resort. Okay, sige.
Yes,
Let me
opo.
just put it here, private resort. So by the
Yes.
way, guys, if you head over to my website pala, paano nyo makukuha tong just in case we were able to finish this session. I'm just gonna send you over, guys, itong link. No, you can download the link. So before we begin, no, hindi nyo magagalaw to. Ako lang pwedeng gumalaw nitong document na to, Google Sheet na to. All you need to do para magkaroon kayo ng access dito or para ma-edit nyo po siya, just click the file and make a copy. Para magkaroon kayo ng copy sa Google Drive po ninyo. And then you can edit the Google Sheet. Okay? So, just in case naman na anong tawag dito, hanapin nyo itong Google Sheet na to at hindi nyo na save or for some reason nakalimutan nyo, punta lang kayo dito sa aking website, digitalhomey.net, and then you're gonna uh, look for forum. Punta lang kayo sa forum. By the way, itong forum na to baka anong tawag dito, ma-remove na rin to. Parang yung Facebook chat, yung Facebook group chat, magdi-disappear na siya by October 6. So itong forum na to, by the end of October siguro baka mawala na rin to. But I'm just gonna email you guys, or I'm just gonna make an announcement kung saan nyo siya pwedeng i-download. But for now, you can go here sa forum. And you can click search and then type calculator. Calculator. There you go. And then lalabas yung dito, calculator. And then makikita nyo dito, the ultimate Facebook ads calculator. Click nyo lang yung download. And then mapupunta na kayo dito. Okay? So, yan po yung location ng calculator just in case na ma-misplace niyo yung link na sinend ko dito sa Zoom. Now, let's go for the private resort, which is ito yung line of business ni Ms. Hannah. Ms. Hannah, can you give me at least an idea how much or you're spending already on a monthly basis in terms of your Facebook ads?
Maliit lang sir, 15K lang po.
Ayun, sakto, 15K. So this is the minimum amount na talagang pinapa-budget ko. No, if you're following me on social media or if you're following my page, no, if you head over sa, it's gonna, kapag pumunta ka sa Digital Home App, so if you are following my page, I have, anong tawag dito, I'm posting every day, almost every day, about, anong tawag dito, running ads for 15,000 pesos for 1 month. Now, nasa part 17 na ako. Maybe you guys can have some ideas or learnings about it. So maybe you can follow my page. Okay, but 15,000 is a minimum budget that I would want a business owner to spend. Okay, bakit 15,000? Because if you divide that into 30 days, 15,000 divided by 30 days, that's about 500 pesos per day. Okay, and then if you divide 500 pesos into 5 ad sets, that's about 100 pesos per ad set. So ito yung tinatawag ko na 100 pesos Facebook ad strategy framework. Pwede nyo gamitin yung 15,000 na budget doon. For those of you, again, kung hindi nyo pa alam yung kung saan makukuha yung 100 peso framework, you can go ahead sa forum and then type 100. Lalabas yan doon. So you can download the strategy here. And there you go. So ayan po yung PDF file, it's yours. Now, I'll go back here, 15,000. Then, can you give me an idea or a ballpark figure? Magkano or ilan yung messages na pumapasok every day? Just to give an estimate.
Kailangan everyday sir, hindi ko kasi maano yung everyday, every month lang yung nakikita ko.
Okay, sige. So every month, mga ilan yung messages na pumapasok?
Siguro po mga 300 messages.
Okay, 300. So I'm gonna put it here, 300. Okay.
300
So,
to 350 ganun.
ayun, sakto pala, 350. Okay, 350. Okay. So, ganito guys, no, ganito magbasa ng data. Or ganito nyo i-computein kung you're getting a positive ROI manually, ito yung computation natin. So, 15,000 ad spend, yan yung budget natin for the whole month. Now, kung nabalikan nyo yung lesson natin on day 2, ano yung sinabi ko doon? Ang unang charge sa ni Meta is CPM or yung cost per mil, cost per 1,000 impressions. Ibig sabihin, yun yung binabayaran mo na amount para ipakita yung ads mo sa bawat 1,000 katao. So let's say for example, Meta is charging you 150 pesos per 1,000 impressions. Then it would give you for about 100,000 impressions. Okay? So may auto-compute na siya. Just in case na mawala yung auto-compute, ito yung formula sa gilid. Okay? So ulitin ko, 15,000 yung budget mo. Halimbawa, for the whole month of September, yun yung naubos mong budget. If Meta average CPM, you're paying for about 150 pesos per 1,000 impressions, that would give you 100,000 impressions in total, more or less. Okay? Now, out of 100,000 na impressions, sabi ni Miss Hannah, she's getting for about 300 to 350 messages per month. So if you do the math, technically, yung cost per message doon is about 42.86. Diba? So 15,000, diba? 15,000, oops, sorry. Divided by 350, that's about 42.86 round off. Yan. So ibig sabihin, ito yung average cost per message mo. Okay? Now, ideally, Miss Hannah, ideally, out of 350 messages in total, dapat meron kang at least 1 to 2% conversion rate. Meaning, kailangan kung sa 2%, let's say, kailangan dapat at least 7 customers ang na-acquired mo out of 350 messages. So that's 2% conversion or basta between 1 to 2% or more. Mas maganda kung mas mataas yung conversion rate mo. That means your ads are doing a great job on converting these people or yung target audience mo. So, sundan mo lang ako ha. So, out of 350, ito yung nag-convert. So, ilalapag mo yan dito. Ito. By the way, this is, remove ko lang ito. So, ibig sabihin, yung number of sales or number of customers acquired, let's say for example, magbo-book ako sa resort mo ngayon, magkano yung tingin mong average order value or magkano yung average booking ko? Di ba, magpapabook ako ngayon per person, magkano yung average per person? Just give me a
Ay,
ballpark figure.
per night po sir, kasi private siya. Per night po ba? Yung,
Yes, so sige, halimbawa 3 nights ako magpapabook sa'yo. 3 days, 2 nights ba? Parang ganun. Okay. Magkano yung
opo,
amount na yan?
pag per night kasi namin sir, meron kaming 15K.
Okay. Pero ano yung madalas nyo bang nabubuk? Overnight lang or meron long stay?
Meron po kaming, like today, 2 nights po yun.
Okay.
Dahil
Pero
weekend
pero pag in-average mo siya, ganun ba siya lagi or parang mas madalas yung parang overnight lang?
overnight lang po yung mas madalas.
Sige, doon tayo mag-average. So, halimbawa, magbo-book ako sa inyo ngayon, overnight stay, magkano yan? More or
Yung,
less.
pag, i-ano ko na lang ng weekend sir, no? 27,000 po yung weekend.
Okay, so let's say 27,000. Ito na yung, kumbaga, ito na yung average
Opo.
uh, pricing ninyo per person or
Yes,
per booking. Okay,
yes
27,000.
po, per booking.
So that means, Miss Hannah, 7 times 27,000 average order value per customer or per client, babalik sa'yo ng about 189,000 total sales generated gross. Okay?
Opo.
So if you do the math, 189,000 divide it by 15,000 na total ad spend mo. So ibig sabihin po nun, yung ROAS mo is 12.60. Ibig sabihin, bumalik sa'yo yung 15,000 mo na budget 12 times. Okay, more than 12 times. Okay, ibig sabihin nun, if you do the math, kung iaawas mo dyan yung mga OPEX na tinatawag, yung operational expenses mo,
Opo.
doon mo na makikita yon kasi ito gross to eh. So pag na-remove mo
Opo.
dyan, let's say for example, if na-less mo na lahat ng OPEX mo, nagkaroon ka ng net income na let's say 120K. So that's your that's your pinaka anong tawag dito? Pinaka net income. Now, if you
Net.
do the math, profitable or hindi?
Profitable po talaga yung Facebook.
Okay, so profitable. So ibig sabihin po noon, if you see that something is working doon sa Facebook ads ninyo, what's stopping you from increasing your budget? I need you to have that's a question for you. What stop from this equation, you already see na you're profitable. Ang tanong ko sa iyo, what's stopping you from increasing your budget?
Ano kasi sir, actually kaya din ako nag-enroll. Hindi ko kasi alam na, kala ko mas mura pa yung ganon. Yung pala, ngayon ko lang din naman nalaman na ganon talaga yung ganon talaga yung rate ng ng kailangan mong na budget dun sa ads.
Okay, exactly. This is the reason why a lot of business owner nowadays are really confused or they don't know how to make a decision out of their Facebook advertising campaigns. Why? Because they don't have the metric to look at. Now that you have the metric to look at, ideally, kapag ka ganito yung equation mo, you need to spend ideally 20% of the gross revenue dun sa para ibabalik mo sa marketing expenses mo. Ideally. Pero if you don't have that budget, well, depende kung nakapag-spend ka nga ng 15,000, why not double it on by next month? So parang ganon. So kasi ganito yan, Miss Hannah. So if you do the math, 15,000, nakaka-acquire ka ng 7 customers, the customer acquisition cost, diba? 15,000 divided by 7 customers, ang customer acquisition cost mo is 2,143 pesos. That means, ito siya, yung customer acquisition CAC na tinatawag. That means, you need to spend 2,000 pesos or 2,000 plus in order to acquire 1 customer. Okay, in this equation. But you have to follow yung ideal conversion rate. Dapat yung ideal conversion rate between 1 to 2% or more. Kung 5% man yan, kung 10% yan, mas maganda. Okay, make sense? Ngayon,
Yes po.
ito nga yung customer acquisition cost mo. Ibig sabihin nun, napatunayan mo na if you spend 2,000 pesos to acquire one customer, if you want to double your number of sales, edi double your ad spend. 'Di ba? Ganun lang naman kasi yun eh. Ganun lang siya kasimple. Okay,
Opo.
although siyempre, ganito lang naman yan, the more you spend or the more money you spend on advertising, the more the chance of getting more customers. Di ba? Make sense? So, ganun po
Yes
siya.
po.
So, ngayon, nakita mo na yung cost per message mo is about 42.86. Di ba? And in this equation,
Yes.
nakita mo profitable ka. Pag tinanong na kita, what is your ideal cost per lead? Ang sagot mo dapat doon is 42.86 because in this equation, naging profitable ka. So moving forward, the following month, let's say month of October, this is the amount we should be keeping an eye on na dapat yung cost per message ko huwag lalagpas ng 42.86 or sabi mo ng huwag lalagpas ng 42 pesos. Dapat, ang i-aim mo by the following month of October, month of November, month of December, bumaba siya from 40 pesos to 35 pesos to 30
Yes.
pesos to 25 pesos to 15 pesos and so on and so forth. With the same quality of leads and the number of conversions should go up. 'Di ba? Ano yung kung sino nakakaalala nung tatlong metric na kailangan mong bantayan kapag lead generation campaign? Sino nakakaalala? Eto na siya, 'di ba? Na number of messages, quality of messages, cost per message. Na-gets? So number of messages,
Opo.
350. Quality of messages, it's up to you. You need to understand the messages that coming through or coming in, kung quality ba yung mga kausap mo. Kasi kung puro basura yon, something is wrong with your ads.
Your ads, opo.
Okay, in cost per message, what is the cost per message? Average cost per message, ito yun siya, 42.8.
42.
Diba? So moving forward, wala ka nang ibang gagawin kundi pababain yung cost na yan. That's
Paano
it.
nga siya mapapababa, sir?
Paano pa bababa? Ito siya. Ayusin mo yung offer mo, okay? Because
Offer.
you have three things to consider when running Facebook ads: your audience, your
Yes.
offer, and your budget. Okay,
Okay.
again, sino yung tinatarget mong audience? Okay, does this or itong ad ko ba na ilalabas na to is too generic for them? Or is this ad really compelling for my target audience? Okay, and sino sila? 'Di ba, nung day 3, naggumawa tayo ng buyer persona or your target avatar, yun yung kailangan mo i-consider when running Facebook ads. Number 1. Number 2, your offer. Ibig sabihin, what would be the irresistible offer or what would be the enticing offer for my target audience to click my ad? 'Di ba? Because yes, maganda yung video mo, very compelling yung video mo or very na-hook mo nga sila doon sa video mo, pero wala kang magandang offer. 'Di ba? What would be the enticing offer na pwede mong ibigay? One example would be, say for example, okay,
Discount.
well, that's one of those is a strategy. Let's say for example, nag-create ka ng video but inside the video you can say something like, meron bang magbe-birthday sa family ninyo this month of October? This is your chance because we're at 50% off. Something like that.
Okay po.
Diba? Parang this is to entice people na okay, you need to present the ID of the person na nagbe-birthday. And this promo is only for those people na meron talagang nagbe-birthday sa family nila. And they have to present a proof. Diba? That's an offer that they cannot refuse. So mag-iisip na sila ngayon na okay, pag birthday ko doon kami magse-celebrate kasi merong offer si blank private resort ng ganitong anong tawag dito, discount. Something like that. It has to be enticing. It has to be enticing, it has to be compelling, it has to be unique, and ikaw lang ang meron nun sa market. Kumbaga.
Opo.
Okay, you create your own identity, you create your own offer na ikaw lang yung tingin nila na, ay, ang ganda nitong offer na to. If I didn't accept this offer, it would be like ano, parang it's a ano tawag doon, we'll never get it the next month. Halimbawa, kasi ngayon lang ako magbe-birthday by month of October eh. So
Opo.
there has to be a scarcity, or there has to be a parang yun nga, scarcity, or para mapapaisip sila na hindi, magbubook ako kasi birthday ko itong month na to. So kailangan
Opo.
makuha ko yung offer na yun. So parang ganun. Okay? And then,
Yes.
the third one would be your budget. How much are you willing to pay? Ito yung lagi kong sinasabi. How much are you willing to spend to acquire a customer? Kasi we're able to figure out how much are we willing to spend to acquire a lead. And that's in that sense, we were able to prove that 42.86 would be our ideal cost per message. Now, the next question would be, how much are you willing to spend to acquire a customer? In this case, it would cost you 2,142 to acquire one customer. Now, if this is the amount you are willing to pay to acquire a new customer, then you should be willing to spend based on this value. Halimbawa, okay, alam ko sa sarili ko na nakapitong customers ako for the month of September at a 2% conversion rate. Now, I'm willing to spend 2,142 per customer. And for, let's say, for the month of October, I want 20 customers. So times 20, so I should spend 42,840 or 45,000 in that sense. Does that make sense?
Yes po.
Okay, so ganun lang siya kasimple, guys. How to calculate your return on ad spend or your ROI. Okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Anyone na gusto mo bang magpa-compute? Let me know in the chat. Meron pa? Ay, salamat, makapaghapunan na ako. Wala na yata. Wala na ba? Sino pang gusto magpa-compute? Any volunteer or any business model na gusto magpa-compute? Miss Nep, Miss Ching, Miss G. So same equation lang 'yon. Kung lead generation, by the way, I want to show you something, guys. Before tingnan niyo to, tingnan niyo mabuti yung gagawin ko. So in this equation kay Miss Hanely, nakakuha tayo ng 7 customers, tama? So tingnan niyo yung mabuti kapag yung average order value bumaba. 'Di ba? Sabi ni Miss Hanely, yung average order value per client or per customer is about 27,000. What if yung average order value na to is bumaba? Let's say, for example, I'm selling a 5,000 pesos na sapatos. Okay? Average order value would be 5,000. Pansinin nyo to, guys, yung ROAS, 12.60 yung ROAS. Diba? Tapos customer acquisition cost would be 2,142. So, tapos yung revenue or yung sales generated, 189. Ngayon, pag bumaba itong average order value, nagbibenta ako ng sapatos, tingnan nyo, bumaba din siya yung return on ad spend niya. Okay? So, ganun po siya na-affect yung iyong campaigns or yung Facebook ad campaigns nyo pag bumababa yung average order value nyo. Ibaba pa natin to ng 1,500 pesos. Tingnan nyo siya. Ayun, 0.70 na lang yung return on ad spend. Positive, negative. Di ba negative? Kasi nag-spend ka ng 15,000 pesos, ang bumalik lang sa'yo, 10,500 pesos. Ibig sabihin nun, hindi ka profitable, it would still cost you 2,142.86 per customer acquired. So, ibig sabihin nun, maghahabol ka dito sa number of conversions. Kasi kung halimbawa, ang average order value mo is 1,500, tapos pipito lang yung nakuha mong sales out of 350 messages, kailangan dumami tong number of conversions mo. Kailangan, let's say, maging 10% yan. So, that's 35 customers acquired para umayos yung revenue mo or umayos yung return on ad spend mo with the same average order value. So, dito ka maghahabol sa conversion rate mo. Diba? Kasi, from 7 customers na na-acquire mo, out of 350 na nag-message, dapat doon, ang conversion rate mo, umakyat siya sa 10% para magkaroon ka ng 3x na ROAS. Gets? Nasunda na. Tingnan nyo yung CAC ko, bumaba siya dahil dumami yung customers ko. From 2,142 naging 428.57 na lang. Nakukuha ba? Or mabilis ako mag-explain? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Nakukuha ba? Make sense na sa inyo yung pag-run ng Facebook ads? Meron? Merong tanong? Gets, si Mr. Rosita. Okay. So, sino pang gusto mo pa-compute? Parang kabisado na nila. Mukhang na-explain ko naman na maayos. Meron ba ditong anong mga industry nyo pala? Sige, type nyo dyan sa chat. Anong mga industry nyo? Baka meron ditong interesting industry na pwede nating yes, meron recording naman. Ano yung mga industry nyo dito na pwede nating i-gawa ng computation? Meron ba dito sa nagbebenta ng yate? Computer trading, salon, si Miss Ching, okay, sige, simulan natin sa absent for 2 days. Okay, no problem, walang problema. Si Nep, computer trading, ganito lang yan. Sige, Nep, i-unmute kita.
Yes, sir.
Okay, ayan. So, gawin natin yung sa computer trading. Ayan. So, magkano na yung average mo, ad spend per month? Nasa magkano na?
Sir?
Magkano yung average ad spend mo per month?
Per month, sir, inaabot ako minsan, mababa lang, mga 4,000 to 5,000 lang.
Okay. So, mababa yun, Sir Nep. Ang ideally, dapat at least 15,000 kasi pag binreakdown mo yun, 500 per day yun. So, ganun pa rin yung equation doon. Sorry, go ahead.
Check ko lang, sir, sa meta ads ko kung magkano. Kasi hindi ko nakatitingnan eh. Basta load lang ako ng load, tapos run lang ako ng run.
Okay. So, yun po yun. Ideally, dapat may 15,000 ka and same equation, 15,000 kung halimbawa may sinacharge ka ni Meta o halimbawa sabihin natin 250 pesos yung cost per 1,000 impressions mo. Tingnan nyo to yung number of impressions nyo, bababa din yan. Kasi di ba in-explain ko sa day 2, kapag hindi masyadong relevant yung ads mo at binibigyan ka ni Meta ng mas mahal na cost per 1,000 impressions. So dati 150 to, ginawa natin ng 250. So eventually, bababa din yung number of impressions mo. Diba? So out of 60,000 impressions, ideally, halimbawa, nakakuha ka ng 350 messages, and then out of 350 messages, dapat at least magkaroon ka ng 2% conversion rate or 1 to 2% conversion rate. Tapos, let's say, ganong equation pa rin, 7 customers ang nakuha mo. And magkano ang average order value per customer, Sir Net, nung iyong mga customers?
Usually, sir, mga 22,000 hanggang 30,000 po per unit.
Okay, safe na siguro mga 25,000, no? Para in between, kumbaga ano tayo, nandoon sa rough, kumbaga ballpark figure. So, ganun din, kung nag-spend ka ng 15,000 tapos ang average order value mo is per person is or per customer is about 25,000. Kahit 7 lang yung makuha mong customer.
Per customer po ba?
Per customer.
Kasi ngayon, mas mabilis sa akin yung computer na ginagawa nilang piso net. So, umaabot tayo ng 130,000 hanggang 200,000 per client.
Per client. Okay, yun. So, very good yun. Halimbawa, ilagay natin dito 125. O yan, tingnan nyo ang laki nung average order value nung, 125. 125,000. Isipin mo, kung 7 lang yung bumili sa'yo ng out of 15,000 na ad spend mo, 7 lang yung bumili sa'yo, automatically 875 yung sales generated mo doon. Di ba? Tapos ang ROAS mo is 58 times na bumalik sa'yo. Na-gets? So, ganun yung siya titignan.
Yes,
Tapos, yung dahil gross ang usapan dito, iawas mo yung mga OPEX mo dito, yun yung net revenue mo or net profit mo. di ba? So,
Actually, sir, hindi pa naman ako ganun kagaling sa ads, kaya kumuha ako dito sa inyo ng course. Pero may pumapasok talaga sa akin sales na ano, kagaya ngayon, in 1 week. Nasa 400,000 na yung sales ko eh.
okay.
Kaya
So again,
mas maganda pa rin talaga yung kagaya ng mga, hindi ko pa nga nailalagay yung mga tinuro mo, sir eh. Kumbaga
okay.
parang ano lang, pambata lang yung ads ko eh.
Okay. Oh, isipin mo how much more kung siseryosohin mo yung pag-a-ads, di ba? So kung siseryosohin mo na i-apply mo lahat ng natutunan mo sa 5-day challenge, how much more pa, di ba? So isipin mo, magkano lang sabi mo 4,000 o wala pang 5,000, wala pang 15,000. Oh, di ba?
Di ba naglagay
So,
ako ng budget ads, 100 to 150 lang eh.
ayun. So isipin mo pa kung mag-i-increase ka pa ng budget, di ba? How much more kung mag-i-increase ka pa ng budget. So, anong tawag dito? Lagi, kumbaga, ibabalik ko ulit yung question na what's stopping you from increasing your budget? Kasi the more you increase your budget, the more chances of winning yan eh. Di ba? Parang, di ba, kaya nga bidding system, di ba? The more the more money you can bid, the more chances of getting more customers. Ganun lang yan. Make sense?
Yes sir, kaya din ako kumuha ng seminar sa inyo kasi gusto ko malaman kapag tinaas ko ba, gaganda ba yung sales ko? Baka kasi magsayang lang ako ng pera. Kaya nung nakita ko yung ads mo, naging interesado ko agad ako.
Ayun. So, ganun nyo lang po siya kukumputin kasi huwag kayong manghinayang na mag-invest sa sa ads kasi ang ads po hindi po yan expenses, investment po yan. So the more you invest on ads, the more na mas makikilala yung brand niyo sa social media. And ganun naman talaga ang labanan ngayon. Kailangan maingay ka sa social media and pag walang nakakakilala sa iyo, walang bibili sa iyo. Ganun po 'yun. May sinabi nga yung mentor ko, sabi niya, best known beats the best. Diba? Kahit kung gaano pa man kasarap yung siopaw mo, yung siomai mo, gaano pa man kaganda yung services mo, gaano pa man kaganda yung computer setup mo, kung wala nakakakilala sa'yo, wala. Hanggang dun ka lang. Diba? So, yun. Yun po yung ano natin. Salon, si Miss Ching, Miss Dons, pareho lang kayo, beauty lounge, hindi kayo nagkakalayo. Suggested budget sa mag-ads to get a good return is 15K average. No, I'm not saying, Miss Ching, excuse me, when you spend 15K, you will have a good return. You will have a good ROI. What I'm saying is that's the ideal amount na pwede mong i-spend para magkaroon ka ng magandang momentum or para magkaroon ka ng anong tawag dito? At least spread out na budget for 1 month. Yan po yung sinasabi ko, Miss Ching. So it's not always a guarantee na kapag nag 15,000 ad spend ka, it will give you a positive ROI. Kasi magdidepende yan, number 1, sa average order value mo, number 2, sa market trend o yung market behavior, number 3 sa ads mo, number 4 sa offer mo. Okay? Ideal amount, coach, spending 7K in a month per wall pa rin, pero wala pa rin result. Maybe it has something to do with your ad creatives. It has something to do with your offer. Ganun po siya, Miss Ching, no? Again, ganito lang yan, guys. No? Dati ang perspective ko is parang walang kwenta to si Meta. Diba? Walang kwenta to si Meta. Hindi ako nagiging profitable dun sa ginagawa kong campaigns. But technically, hindi si Meta yung may problema, tayo. Okay, tayong business owners or tayong advertisers ang may problema kasi unang-una, hindi natin kilala yung audience natin. Pangalawa, pangit yung creatives natin. Pangatlo, hindi compelling yung offer natin. Pang-apat, sobrang liit ng budget na ginagamit natin. And there are a lot of factors na nagko-contribute kung bakit hindi tayo nagkakaroon ng magandang result. Nagets? And sinabi ko nga ito kay Miss Ching kagabi, I don't know kung si Miss Ching to na parang siya yata nagsabi na gumamit ako ng chatbot pero hindi rin nag-work. well, hindi problema ni chatbot yon. Hindi problema ni Botcake yon, hindi problema ng gamit mong tools, problema natin yon as advertiser. Kaya ang unang-unang iisipin mo dito, sino yung target audience ko? Ano yung pain points nila? Ano yung common denominator or ano yung mga common lingo or language nila na magre-resonate yung target audience ko doon sa ads ko. Kaya ganun mo siya ipo-position. Okay? Any more questions? Meron pa? Sir Von, ayan, meron pa, wala na? Kung wala na, well, maraming salamat for joining tonight. And before we go, I have a question for you guys. Kumusta naman in the 5 days training natin? Meron naman ba kayo natutunan? Meron naman ba akong na-share sa inyo na valuable lessons na tingin nyo makakatulong sa business ninyo? Di ba? So, I would like to have your honest feedback. There are na-late po si Miss Chin. Okay. Meron po akong pakiusap na lang. Maraming salamat, Miss Annalie. I would like to have your honest feedback. Now, I'll be sending you my Google form. You can submit your honest feedback. Ano to? Bali, anonymous ito. No, itong responses ninyo dito is walang pangalan. Okay, walang email address, pero yan. These are some of the responses ng mga previous batches. So I would like to have your honest feedback. Better if you can have a review dun sa page ko, and then I would appreciate guys if you can have a review. So let's say dito sa page is pupunta nyo dito sa section ng reviews, then I would appreciate your positive review kung gusto niyo nang mag-leave ng review. That's for my page. Now, and if you also want guys to join my inner circle, and I would invite you to join the Digital Scientist course. Okay? Any more questions before we go? May malabo pa ba na part ng Facebook ads na hindi natin naiintindihan? Wala na? Wala na ba? I think that's yes, wala na. Si Miss Ann, sige, go ahead. Ask to unmute. Yan, go ahead, Miss Ann.
Coach, question po.
Yes.
Yung ads po, nakaset po ng ng 25 to 55 yung age po. Pero ang dami pa rin pong nag-i-inquire na senior. Ano po kaya yung po?
Reason.
Opo, yung reason
Okay.
ni Meta.
Ganito kasi Miss Ann. Anong tawag dito? Kung mapapansin mo, yung ads manager, pinupush na tayo ni Meta ng Advantage Plus. Di ba?
Opo.
So, pag pumunta ka doon kasi sa ads manager, normally, para makita mo yung audience, anong tawag dito? Yung audience demographics. Di ba? Pupull out ako ng isang ad account. I'm gonna show you para makita mo. So, di ba? Kita mo yung screen ko. So, for example, mag-create ka ng campaign, di ba? Tapos let's say leads. Continue. And then pag pumunta ka sa ad set level, ayan. So, nakikita mo tong suggest an audience, di ba? Dati kasi, itong suggest an audience, itong section ng audience na to, wherein mamimili ka ng kung anong interest or demographics targeting. Readily available yan. Dati. Pero ngayon, tingnan mo, naka-hide na siya ngayon. Kailangan mo pang i-click yung show suggestions. Di ba? Ayan, oh. Kailangan mo pang i-click yung show suggestions para lang malagyan mo siya ng detailed targeting. Ibig sabihin po nun, inaalis na po sa atin ni Meta yung control in terms of anong tawag dito, selecting the target audience. Even dito sa age bracket. Saan ba 'yan? Age bracket. Ito, show more of, saan ba 'yan? Tingnan mo, hindi ko na makita yung age bracket na nasa ba 'yan. Ito, dito, sa show more controls, ayun o, hina-hide na ni Meta yan, di ba? Hide controls, ayun o. Bago mo siya makita yung age bracket na yon, i-click mo muna tong show more controls para makita mo yung minimum age bracket or yung, para anong tawag dito? Mapalitan mo yung age. Okay, bakit niya ginagawa yon? Di ba? Kasi inaalis na sa atin ni Meta yung maraming settings. Meta wants us to focus on our ads. Okay, because sooner or later mawawala na yung mga age bracket na yan. Talagang completely mawawala na yung interest targeting na yan. Because alam na ni Meta yung kung sino yung target audience mo. And the reason why nakakakuha ka ng mas more than pa dun sa age range na sinet mo, because nag-i-expand yung data ni Meta. Okay, wala ka nang magagawa doon. Nag-i-expand yung data ni Meta, ano matawag doon? Sabi ni Meta doon, it will expand from the set target audience if it is likely to improve the ads. Okay? Mag-i-expand yon. Pag nag-expand yon, yung nilagay mong age bracket, lalabas at lalabas talaga yun. Wala ka nang magagawa doon. Ang pwede mo na lang gawin doon is, specifically, kapag gumawa ka ng ad, ilagay mo doon yung age range. Doon sa mismo, sa mismong image. Halimbawa, ano ba binibenta mo? Asa na si Miss Ann? Unmute kita ulit. Ano ba binibenta mo, Miss Ann?
Real estate po.
Or real estate. So, maganda sana kung ano to kung product. But sige, ganito na lang. Pag kinall out mo dun sa image, ano yung age bracket?
Sinet po namin 25 to 55.
Okay, 25 to 55. So pag gumawa ka ng image, specifically ilagay mo doon, anong tawag dito, halimbawa, best investment for, pwede mo i-call out doon yung 25 years old to 35, or best investment for people who are, let's say, 45 to 55. Yun, so ilalagay mo dun mismo sa image. Para at least okay, kasama ako dyan kasi I'm ganitong age. Diba? So, alam na nila agad doon. Yun na lang ang pinakatanging magagawa mo doon. Pero, whether you like it or not, mag-i-expand yun. Ganoon na po siya ngayon
Thank
Okay?
you po, Coach.
Okay, so si G, Pascual, go ahead. Go ahead, Miss G.
Hi, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, sorry, parang sa date ko siguro to. Kasi gumawa ko ng bagong business portfolio dun sa page ko. So, ang lumalabas, pag kilik-click ko siya, no ad account added. So, kailangan ko siyang i-add.
Kailangan mo mag-create ng ad account.
Panibago. Okay, sir.
Pagka no ad account added, sorry, go ahead.
Then, doon na makikita si campaign para makapag-create ng ads.
Yes, doon ka na magra-run ng ad instead of your personal ad account. Doon
Okay,
sa ad
sir.
account na ginawa mo, doon sa inside your business portfolio.
Okay, sir. Noted, sir. Salamat po.
Okay, you're welcome. Anyone? Sino ba? Yung audience ba mas okay na lang target ng Facebook automatically? Yes, ganun na talaga mangyayari, Miss Hannah wala ka nang magagawa si Meta na talaga yung maghahanap ng ano mo, nung audience mo. So all you need to do is to make sure that your creative is really, 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 ulit-ulitin ko, really, really, speaking to your target audience. Kung nandito si Sir Jun, wala ba si Sir Jun dito? Kung nag-stay kayo or nandito kayo ng day 3, di ba? Nakita natin yung ad ni Sir Jun, very generic, no? Too generic. So we make it to a point na talagang kinall out natin yung target audience natin so that sila talaga yung tatamaan. Kasi wala ka nang magagawa, mag-expand at mag-expand yan. Anyone? Age limit? Okay. My question po, need po ba na may website ang business and how important is the pixel? Very important, Miss Dons. And kung seryoso ka talaga sa pagrara ng ads, Miss Dons, kailangan mo nang mag-invest sa mga tools. Mga website or mga tools, landing pages, chatbot, and whatnot. So kailangan mo talagang mag-invest. Pero kung nag-umpisa ka pa lang naman, start mo lang sa Messenger campaign. But as soon as you are able to get a good amount of money to invest dito sa mga tools na to, then by all means mag-invest po kayo. Kasi that would make your life easier and then it would give you leverage, no? Kasi imagine mo nga, yeah, imagine mo 1,000 messages pumapasok sa'yo per day. How could you accommodate that messages? 'Di ba? Kailangan mo doon ng multiple staff that will reply doon sa mga messages. So, yun. Anyone, meron pa? Matuturuan niyo ba kami kung paano i-integrate yung Pixel ID? Nasa advanced lessons po kasi siya, Miss Rochelle, eh. Because kailangan mo ng website, or walang landing page. And yung Pixel po kasi, ano po yan, anong tawag dito? Depende po doon sa landing page or website na gagamitin mo. Merong WordPress, merong Wix, merong Go High Level, merong Squarespace, merong ano pa bang mga website builder? Madaming website builder. So, depende kung anong website builder mo. Kung WordPress ang website, Shopify yon. Kung meron kang Shopify, I'm using Canva and already have the Pixel ID. I believe dyan sa Canva, hindi mo pa siya pwedeng ma-install. The last time I checked, hindi mo ma-install yung let me just double check kung kayang ma-install yung Pixel sa Canva. Hindi ako updated sa Canva eh. Can I install Metapixel in Canva? Ayan, tinanong ko na si ChatGPT. Pero I believe last time I checked, hindi siya pwede. Ayun, no. So, ito yung sagot sa akin ni ChatGPT, Miss Rochelle. So, sabi ko, can I install Metapixel in Canva? No, you can't directly install a Metapixel in Canva. Canva is mainly a design tool, not a website or funnel. Okay? So, ganun po siya. So, yes, I understand na meron ka nang na-design previously sa Canva, but Canva is not a website builder. So you have to invest into a website builder, depende kung anong website builder ang gusto mong gamitin. Okay? Anyone? Any questions pa before we go? Guys, this is your chance. This is the last day of our training. This is your chance to ask questions. You have stayed here, di ba? May tanong ulit si Miss Ann. Go ahead, Miss Ann.
Last na, Coach. Thank
Yes.
you po. Bali, Coach, dun may funds po yung ad account. Then si Meta po, kapag itatry namin i-run yung ads, pa-add lang po siya ng pa-add via GCash po, prepaid. Pa-add lang po siya ng pa-add ng funds. Bakit po ganun? Ano po kaya ang possible issue nung
Magkano
sa
yung
payment
in-add yung
po?
funds?
Actually po, may 2,000 na tinry na ilagay. Then, opo, ipasok. And then po, Hindi pa rin siya nag-run, nagpapa-add pa rin si Meta
Teka,
so
magkano yung daily budget na ini-spend niyo?
ano lang po, 200 lang po kasi trial lang po dun sa isang ads. So 200 lang po yung nakaset and then may laman naman po na 2,000 pesos. However po, hindi po siya magamit. Nagpapa-add lang po ng nagpapa-add si Meta. Same
Na
ad account naman po yung
Na-add
nandun naman
naman
po
yung
sa
budget
Opo, na-a-add lang siya pero hindi po siya nakakapag-run ng budget ay ng ads.
ads.
Opo. Ano po kayang possible na issue?
Parang yung ko lang narinig yun,
Kaya
Ah,
ito po yung tina-try na i-troubleshoot po namin. Sabi ko itatanong ko na lang po sa inyo.
Try to reach out sa anong tawag dito, sa support nila kasi ngayon ko lang narinig yan. Kaya nga tinanong ko sa inyo kung na-a-add naman ba kasi kung baka mamaya hindi na-a-add. Kung
Hindi
na-a-add naman
na-add
tapos
po.
hindi siya nagra-run, I think there's a bug or kasi may nangyari na rin ako before. Yung client ko, pinilitan lang namin ng card. Umayos naman.
Mhm.
Kasi halos ganyan
Ayun,
din eh.
ayun coach, hindi rin po ma-add yung sa payment method. Tinry po na mag-add ng BDO, bank account. Hindi rin po siya ma-add.
That's strange.
Opo.
Well, pagdating sa mga ganyan, hindi ko siya masasagot in terms of technicality kasi I'm not Meta. So you can
Opo.
reach out dun sa ano nila
Sa
anong tawag sa support nila. You know
Sa
where
support
to
nila.
reach out sa support. I'll send you the
Thank you po.
Meta Pro ito. I'll send you here's a Zoom. You guys save nyo to kasi pagka nag-reach out kayo sa support, dito kayo pupunta. Sa Meta Pro team, ito. I-ano ko na rin.
Ayun,
I-share ko
thank
na
you
rin
po,
sa
coach.
pangalan nito. Share ko na rin sa screen. So diyan kayo pupunta pag magre-reach out kayo. So that's facebook.com/business/metapro meta-pro-team. Okay, tapos mamimili kayo diyan. Marketing Pro, ayan, normally Marketing Pro ang ano niyo, kokontakin niyo. So ano naman 'yan, anong tawag dito, medyo ano lang kayo, medyo ihanda niyo lang yung isang sakong English kasi ang mga kausap niyo dito Singaporean o kaya Malaysian. So medyo mahirap intindihin minsan yung English nila. So medyo 'yun, dapat medyo fluent din kayo ng konti. Hindi naman fluent, basta conversational.
Thank you po, coach.
Welcome. Anong training pa ang susunod niyo dito? Miss Dons, I would suggest digital scientist course because doon sa digital scientist course, you'll get all my courses na doon eh. Tapos meron kasi tong twice a month. Tomorrow meron kaming live training ulit ng mga students ko. So twice a month nagkikita-kita kami. Anong tawag dito? This one. So expert level. Kapag enroll kayo sa expert level, you'll get all of my courses. And then meron akong exclusive Telegram GC where you can ask questions plus twice a month na live training session. Parang ganito. Di ba? So, ayun po yung susunod nating trainings. Miss Dons. Anyone here? What do you suggest since the domain had just recently purchased in order to run the lead generation? When you purchase the domain, find the ano tawag dito? The hosting na natitipuhan mo. Maraming hosting diyan sa marketplace, no? Depende kung sa doon sa hosting na gusto mong. Yan, just type Google ka lang, hosting list of website hosting. Kasi kung nabili mo na yung domain mo, so pili ka na ng host. So meron tayong Bluehost, Hostinger, SiteGround, anong tawag dito? Or list of website builders pala, sorry. Yan, list of website builder, meron tayong Wix, Hostinger, Weebly, BigCommerce, so GoDaddy, meron Shopify, WordPress. So It's up to you kung anong gusto mong provider. Meron ding Go High Level, meron ding marami kang pagpipilian. So it's up to you. So anyone, yung country po, check nyo, ano yun? Okay. What do you suggest since the domain, since the domain had just recently purchased? Kasi ang gamit ko Wix na sa website, Miss Rochelle. My landing page is via Go High Level. So, yun. Okay. Magkaiba kasi yung hosting ko eh. Pwede yung makakuha ng link nung yung sa computation. Ito. Send ko dito, Miss. Sino to? Sinus Doms. Ayan. Okay. Anyone? Meron pa? May questions pa before we go? Kung wala na, maraming salamat guys for joining dun sa ating training. I hope I was able to give you some value, some inputs, some learnings. And that's it. If you guys enjoy or I was able to give value, I'm inviting you guys to join my inner circle. And thank you so much for joining. And maraming salamat everyone for staying up until day 5. Thank you so much, and kita-kita lang tayo dyan sa social media. Follow me on Facebook, Digital Homie yung page ko, or you can just follow me dun sa Hill Clarence. And then I'll see you around. Thank you so much and have a good day. Bye-bye.